On today's episode of Which One's Better, I know we're adults. This is so exciting, right? We're testing Kleenex, not, but I mean, it is important because it's something we use all the time. So what I thought we'd do is we test Amazon Basics versus Kleenex. Budget, bougie. And they're both roughly the same count. Everything will be linked down below. By the way, while I'm doing this, these are not sponsored reviews. I buy these things with my own money. I try to find regular household problems and solve them with Amazon products. And then I share with you guys what I find. So if you like this video, feel free to subscribe. That's the Amazon Basics one. It comes with 4. This was the closest I could find, even though it only came with 3, but it had the same rough count in the box. All right. So these have, I'm just gonna take one of each. We're gonna get rid of the rest of them. Bye. See ya. So Kleenex, this one. So this one is 2-ply 160. This is 2-ply 160. Neither one of these was listed as like the ultra soft or anything like that. This is just basic tissues, okay? And that's why I'm comparing them. So this one, you have a little lift and rip. That was nice and easy. This one, there you go. Let me show you something. I guess if you leave your stuff out on the counter, that might matter to you what the box looks like. I don't, because I put it in one of these. I know, I need to dust it. Let it go. But it's pretty. It looks like a mirror. Now let's look at the actual tissues and see. Okay, pulls out nice and easy. Pulls out nice and easy. Since most of us are using tissues for snot when we're sick, then we'll just test it with some water. So let me tell you what I can see already. All right, 2 came out of this Kleenex box and only 1 came out of this. All right, get out of here. Let me see what I can tell you right off the bat. This definitely feels softer. No question about it. The Kleenex. All right, I'm just gonna put it like that. This feels, I don't know, it feels like cheap papery. Listen. I don't know if you can. Kleenex, Amazon Basics. I mean, is this softer? Yes. Would I be afraid to blow my nose on this? No. Like, this doesn't feel like gas station toilet paper. Y'all know what I'm talking about, how that feels like see-through. I mean, these both feel the same in relative thickness, but I will say, if you just go like that, you see how this one is kind of coming apart like that? Let's see if this one does that. Whereas this one, you can see he, she, whatever, they stay together. Okay, so I need another one of you. Sorry, sir. Don't worry, that will not go to waste. I'll use it for my makeup. It's like lip gloss, but it kind of has the same consistency, not to be gross, as like snot. I know, guys, it's glamorous work. So we'll do 1 there and 1 there. Let's see. I mean, I know it's not paper towels, but let's see. All right, came right up. All right. Huh. I don't know if you guys can see that. This one definitely picked up better than this one. They're similar in price, if I forgot to say that. They'll both be linked down below. I guess it just depends on what matters to you. You get 4 160 boxes of these for about the same as 3 160 boxes of these. I mean, guys, you know, you're not hanging out with these things. You're blowing your nose and moving on. Kleenex, Amazon Basics. I'm just gonna try to do just like 1 drop of water and see what happens. 1 drop, buddy. I really hope y'all can see that. So here's the single drop on here, and there's nothing on the middle. That's the lip gloss stuff. Okay, there you go. And then this is the 1 drop. There's a little bit of residue on the table. And this one is nearly see-through. I guess this one is too, but hold on. Let me do it like this. I mean, I guess they're both sort of see-through. Let's add a little more water and see what happens. One more drop. Okay, we'll do 3 drops of each. Oh, there we go. That wasn't exactly in the same spot though. Okay. Yikes. All right. So we'll just pick this one up. Okay, look, there's nothing on the table here. Hopefully the same here. Definitely not. Here, there's, sorry if you hear my kids in the background, it's summer break. This definitely bled through, for sure. So one more time. Let me try to keep the amount of water the same. Okay, and guys, that's not water. That's, again, that's the lip gloss residue. So we'll do this inside corner that's dry. All right, try to do that exact same thing over here. Okay, obviously not. It's weird. Hopefully you can see that. This one kind of like, it gets ridges like this, and this one stays almost completely flat, which is very strange. All right, so let's pick this one up. There's the tiniest amount of residue behind on this one. And then, can y'all see that? It's a lot of water right there. So here's what I would say. First off, it's just a tissue. You're not getting married to either one. If it's more about value because you have more bathrooms or more people, these are just fine. You might go through a few more of them because they're not as absorbent, obviously. And also, it just depends. Like, are you leaving it out on the counter and what's the color scheme in your house? Or are you a weirdo like me, literally in basically every room? Just boop, and then from here, fine sir. And then there you go, tissue holder. Guys, if you guys enjoy videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave me a comment. It helps with the algorithm and it helps other people who are evaluating these products to find them because, you know, see you guys in the next one. Bye.